All right, stayed at the Iron Masters Mansion Hostel last night. This is the bunk room, pretty standard bunk room. Good number of beds in here, but there's only a few people in here and it was pretty quiet. This door to the deck out here. I'm on the second floor. They also have a bunk room on the first floor as well. So nice little deck out here. Here's the stairs coming up upstairs. Little lounge seating area right here on the landing, and nice big lounge area in here, and then there's a private suite over here that you can rent as well. Pretty comfortable, and it's got a private bathroom, and there's another bathroom back there that you can use. Here's the front deck of the hostel. Plenty of chairs to sit in, comfortable area. They got a grill over here that you could use. And then this is kind of the dining area, also the registration area. They got a kitchen over here. Big comfortable lounge area here, lots of couches. I chilled out right here on this couch making videos last night till about 1 a.m. So anyway, and then here's kind of the front room. One more bunk room in there, and the stairs up. And here is the outside of the hostel. It was a good stay. We were beat last night when we got in. Got some good food, got some good rest.
Skip the stairs, walk off that way. I thought it went down, it doesn't, it goes up.
So that would have been like a worker's cabin. So this would have been the original Iron Masters owner house. Okay, so this is the general store, and this is the spot for the half-gallon challenge, ice cream challenge. Unfortunately, they're closed on Monday. What day is today? It's Monday. Pine Grove Furnace store. I will not be doing the half-gallon challenge today, unfortunately, because they're closed. Probably wasn't gonna do it anyway, but now I'm really not gonna do it. Now I just gotta go find some ice cream somewhere else. All right, we're getting started and we are moving slow. Yesterday kind of took it out a little bit. We got in late last night, had a good rest, had some good food.
The sun was up, it wasn't that late.
What time is it? Is it like
right
8?
now? It's about 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
8:30.
8:30. We're moving. Our feet are moving. Our legs are sore. Plan for today is 19.5 to the designated backpackers campsite in Boiling Springs. For my Cleveland County peeps, that is not Boiling Springs, North Carolina. That would be Boiling Springs, Pennsylvania. Apparently this campground is right beside a railroad track and the trains run all night long. So doesn't bother me. So that's where we're planning to go. There's a stop along the way. There's a general store. I think maybe about 12 miles in. Gonna stop there and probably pick up a sandwich and a soda. So I'll show that to you when we get there. If there's anything else interesting, I'll show you that as well. So right now, trail goes that way. Looks pretty easy. Anybody could do this. Let's go!
Yeah, I've got a handful of photos of you. Text drops out too much resolution, as I understand it.
Trail goes this way. Let's go. Coming up on the Green Mountain General Merchandise. I am gonna get some ice cream here. Maybe a sandwich, maybe a soda, maybe some chips. There goes Big T up around the rocks. All right. Looks like trail goes that way. Gummy climbing up these rocks. Oh, he's got to climb up to the top of the rock. Knows there's no view up there, climbing up anyway. Woohoo! How's the view?
Very green.
All right, sounds good.
Very green.
All right, come down, don't hurt yourself.
Actually, there's a damn near a ladder over here.
Just climbed up to Center Point Knob. This used to be the midway point of the AT. I don't know, however long ago, I guess whenever they maybe first did it. But yeah, this little...
Back when they had a budget for bronze plaques.
For sure. So this little mountain just kind of propped up out of nowhere. That was a decent little climb. Can't really tell from anything I'm showing you, but yeah, that was a little leg burner. Busted out a sweat for sure. But Center Point Knob. Just coming out of the woods, just a little bit outside of the town of Boiling Springs, Pennsylvania. So yeah, it's the first time I've been out of the woods in a while, out in the sun. Feels good out here. I'm headed to the designated backpackers area. I'll show it to you when I get there. Apparently the train track runs right by it. So I don't know, might be loud all night. We'll see. Trail goes that way. Let's go. All right. I just said trail went that way. Trail goes that way. And I was assuming I was going back kind of into those woods that I was showing you. But apparently no. Apparently I'm going right through this field. So let's do this again. Trail goes that way. Let's go. So you can see right there, that's the ridges that I was just on. Doesn't seem very high, but I mean, it was ridges. I guess that little lump right there might be the midway point. That little jut up point right there, kind of about 12 o'clock. That place with the bronze plaque that I showed you. Gummy's behind me just a little bit. He stopped to get some water. Might not really be able to see him, but he's coming up the path now. So yeah, kind of cool just to drop down into this valley. This is the Cumberland Valley area, I guess. But yeah, I'm just walking through this storm. Kind of cool. Here we go. cool to see the ridge line right over there. I mean, that was sort of it feels like that's the end of the mountains for a little bit. I know we'll pick them up again, but I'm in farmland now. It's flat. So there's a really narrow corridor of a property here, mostly owned by residents. And so the AT has this designated campground down this way. And so I think that's where I'm gonna stay tonight. Town is another mile or so that way on the AT, but I think I'm gonna skip that tonight and head in tomorrow. So I had a request to kind of show sort of what my camp routine setup is, and I always kind of forget to do that. But so I went ahead and I pitched the tent. It just takes me about 4 or 5 minutes to pitch. This is the Z Pack Duplex, pretty popular tent. That's Odin over there. He's got the Tiger Wall UL1. We got a picnic table over here, and Gummy Bear setting up over there. He's got the Big Agnes Tiger Wall as well. But so yeah, first thing I do is set up my tent, and then I give my dogs a break. So get those things off and slip into my camp shoes. I use the Birkenstock EVA sandal, like 9 ounces. So, you know, the ultralights scoff at you. The ultralights just say, well, just take your trail runners and loosen them up and wear those around, which is fine. But I don't know. I just like having these. I also like having them as shower shoes. I like using them to cross creeks. And they're just comfortable. So whatever, it's 9 ounces. I can carry that. Next thing I do is I get down into my bag. It's gonna be hard to film, but so I got the Nylaflume liner, and that keeps everything dry inside. In there, I've got my puffer, my puffy jacket. So I just kind of pull that out. Sometimes I sleep with it. It's warm tonight. Definitely won't be sleeping with that tonight. So I just kind of throw it in there, let it kind of air itself out, kind of puff back up a little bit. Next thing I do is I get out my mattress, and my pillow, just kind of set them right there. And then I've got my clothes right here in my stuff sack. So I'm just gonna pull those out real quick. It's kind of awkward one-handed, but I can do this. So yeah, that's my clothes. I just throw that in there. Ultralighters would say I have too many clothes. I have more clothes than I need right now because it's gotten warm. But when it was 12 degrees, I was glad I had those clothes. So next thing I do is I'll get out my mattress and I'll blow it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'll just kind of show it to you afterwards. All right, so blow up the mattress with this pump sack. It just takes a few puffs. It takes about 8 or so. The mattress. Sorry, it's kind of awkward one-handed. Plenty of room inside my tent here for my mattress and all my gear. I put all of my bags right here, so the bag that the thermarest and my pillow go in, the tent bag and the stake bag go right there. Just try and stay organized. It just makes packing up so much easier. I take my clothes bag and I put it underneath my mattress, and that kind of props me up, and that way I can kind of sit up in bed. Let's see. So yeah, my pillow is right here. It's also a thermarest. Just a couple puffs, I'm gonna blow it up. And then my quilt is down in the bottom of my bag. So grab the quilt out of the bottom of the bag, kind of lay it out and lay it out and just kind of let it puff up a little bit, because it's kind of been squished down in that bag all day. So it'll just sort of puff up. That's kind of the setup. I use my Z seat as kind of a little doormat. I'll sit on that. I've got my headlamp that I'll keep beside me. But that's basically my setup. Got my stove kit right here and my food bag right here. And I'm gonna head to that table and cook some food.